The bosses of Minecraft. Ever since the game received an end, players have been gathering in clans to take on these abominations of nature. Treasure awaits those who rise victorious, but often at a cost. These creatures are... Wait, what's happening? We ran out of tape? That's all the alright. Hey guys, welcome back to Empty Trips. Today, I want to show you the bosses in my texture pack. Actually, this is a new texture pack I released. It's a small, separate add-on texture pack. My pack, barely default, is really big. It adds a bunch of features, but sometimes people message me, hey, I don't like all the features. Can you isolate this and this and this? And then I'm like, well, not really, but in this case I did. Sometimes I can. There's a few add-on packs already available on my pages. You can check out my pages on either CurseForge or Modrinth. This is one of them, adding all the bosses of Bare Default as a separate add-on pack. And I'm gonna go over all the bosses in Bare Default in this video in detail. This is just the bosses of Bare Default video. There's also some new features that I haven't shown off. So a good new video, should be short, should be in and out. So let's go. This pack, MJ's Bosses Revamped, adds new Elder Guardians. That's the first feature that I'm showing off right now. There's a lot of variants because it mixes the coral on the top and there's also a bit of coral on the tail. It mixes that with the skins, which creates a whole bunch of variants, and they're designed after Minecraft Dungeons. They're designed after the Ancient Guardian, and also just the regular Elder Guardian, right? That one's still in there, still available as a variant. But it's mixing and matching all the pieces, and it's also including concept art. Like, this is like a weird Elder Guardian variant from concept art. And in this case, he also has corals. He doesn't have grass on his skin, and this one does, and he doesn't have coral. See, and that way they're really random, right? And obviously the kelp is very reminiscent of the Ancient Guardian. And yeah, that's it. Different skins. There's this one, you know, also based on concept art, which is just a regular Elder Guardian. It's basically an Ancient Guardian, but then it has the skin of an Elder Guardian, and also the spikes, I guess. You know, there's a bunch of variants. And then there's a mossy version of that. I like them all. I like them a lot. I think they're very cool. It's an immersive new experience. It makes every sea monument different. It might look kind of chaotic like this, but you have to consider that you only find one, right? So you find one. This is your unique experience, Elder Guardian. You fight it, you kill it, you're done, right? And then you might find another one or do a new world, you know, years later, or however often. I don't know how often do you raid a monument, whatever, you know. And then it's a different one, and it's this one. You get it? It's fun, right? All right, moving on. The next reworked mob. Wait, could I just put skulls down here? Would that work? No, it doesn't. All right, whatever. I feel like I've probably already tried that. Well, now you know. That's also part of the video. It's a little tutorial. You cannot just put skulls down here, even though there's probably technically, look, there's the shape. There you have it. See, it's stupid. We'll do two. Fuck it, why not? New wither. Shit, should have paid attention to the wither. Well, I guess we have two, anyways. Well, it's recharging. It has a corrupted nether star in its core, which is an item in story mode. Just a little reference. It doesn't really make sense why it has that item as a nether star, but it's I don't know. I don't know how else to incorporate that item. So there you go. But the nether star is unique. Obviously, the default wither doesn't have that. There you go. Take it all in. My wither, I think, is pretty badass. And now, as you can see, another feature of this pack. When you look at the boss bar, they're different. First of all, they're stylized like Minecraft Dungeons, but they also have these little icons, and I added those by manipulating the font. I have another pack just like that, which adds enchantment icons. But in this case, I used the technique to add the little icons in the boss bar, which I think is cool. And I'm just gonna go ahead and spawn a bunch of withers because there's a fun little Easter egg in the pack also. It's really rare. Wait, did we already get one? It's really rare. It's 1 in 64 withers. Will be Herobrine. And Herobrine in this case includes all the new default skins, because why not? Look, and he's holding a nether star, he's flying around. He'll shoot me. And if you punch him, he's gonna hide the nether star, and then he hides it for a set period of time, like I don't know, it's like a few ticks or whatever, a few seconds, maybe a minute, whatever, and then eventually pops up again. But it's like a fun dynamic way to include the nether star into the design of the wither, right? So it makes sense. Like I don't know if it makes sense. Herobrine doesn't make sense anyways. And why is it one of the new default skins? That's not the OG Herobrine. Well, the chance of the wither spawning as Herobrine are really slim. The chance of that happening is really slim. And then it's also a 50% chance to be Steve Herobrine, like the one that we know, and then it's a 50% chance to be one of the new default skins, or my skin, because I'm a narcissistic. Look how rare it is. Look, and in this case, the two of them, and the two of them are the true Herobrine that we know. I mean, it's my Herobrine, barely defaultified Herobrine. You know, take it or leave it. It's pretty rare. If it's too common, let me know, because it is meant to be an Easter egg.
more than anything. It's not really supposed to be a feature, you know, but it's supposed to be quite rare. So I think that's fun. All right, moving on. All right, here we are in the end. Gonna have to look at our Ender Dragon. That's pretty tough, right? How about this? We'll go chase her in spectator mode, wherever she is. This pack includes my remodeled Ender Dragon, Jean. We know it's a wyvern, technically. You know, her arms are on the wings, which makes her a wyvern. But I just love that design. They're very Skyrim-y. They're very inspired by Skyrim dragons. You know, that's my type of dragon, I guess. You know, and I'm really happy with this. I think it's really cool. The Ender Dragon in MJ's revamped bosses. There you go. That's her. So, you know, you kind of have to see it for yourself, right? Like I can try to fly around it, get you an impression of what it looks like. I can even summon one without AI, so you can really look at it. There you go. Now we can look at it still, and then this fucking crystal is firing at it. Okay. All right, look, 2 dragons to look at now. All right, look, this is the dragon in the resource pack. It's pretty cool. Why are we looking at this one? This one's flying. All right, we lost our window. Whatever. This is a mess. Look at this, the dragon in the pack. All right, and the pack also comes with a custom end portal texture. It changes bedrock everywhere in the end to this. Which only applies to the bedrock in these pillars, right? That's why I included it in the boss pack, because it's, you know, it's part of the boss pack, sort of. It only applies to bedrock in the end, in this specific biome. And then it has CDM, which messes up when you place it like this, but bedrock only spawns naturally in a predetermined arrangement, right? It just spawns like this. Let's dig out the portal a little bit so you can see the design. It's kind of a shame when the portal is dug in, because my design is really cool, I think. Look at it. It's dragons. You see that? And then it has a slot that's supposed to teach you where you have to put the end crystal, because it's the same palette. Maybe it's a bit vague. Maybe it's still a bit vague, but, you know, I don't know. I really like this dragon design, so I really wanted to incorporate that. I worked hard on that. The pillar design is inspired by like dungeons. There's portals that have a bedrock pillar design. And then this pillar in the middle references the vengeful heart of Ender. I don't know if you can spot it, but like these are eyes, right? The vengeful heart of Ender is made out of eyes. And then this is the head of the vengeful heart of Ender. I don't know if that's too obvious, but I thought, you know, a pillar, adding CDM for its connected textures. I think a totem would just be a cool way to do it. And then also, you know, wanted to integrate this pillar design because it is canon, right? This pillar, bedrock pillar. And then obviously I did the dragons, and then I had a pretty cool fountain. It's pretty default. Look, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty default. What do you think? Is it not default? It's kind of default, right? And then I guess this pack also adds this feature where bedrock has CDM now, which is never useful. You know, this is very much a survival pack. New end portal, part of my pack. And then of course the dragon health bar has the extra special icon. That's also part of the pack. Okay. Lastly, I want to take you to a village where we'll start a raid. Because that also has an icon now. Look, see, the raid also has a custom icon. The raid's not really a boss, but it has a boss bar, right? So you get the idea. And that's it. That's the pack. That's been me. You can get the pack or just get Barely Default. It has a bunch more cool features. You can check out my other videos for all my Barely Default features. I think it's a great pack. You should check it out. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.